Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the number 3 seed of the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Iowa State's offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Now they're running on the toss. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Because I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They keep him off balance with a run. Clean toward the end zone. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Here comes some more big bodies after the defense. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Iowa State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Powering through.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made. Room to run here. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Good, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Cyclones will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Iowa State has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's Jackson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now they run a draw play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier tackled there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. And the Cyclones will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And he takes it at the 40. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pick.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
High completion sets up an important third down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
One team stays on the sideline, offense going for it on fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Gonna run it. It's Carter. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On the run here, lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Pitch play to the back. Breaking tackles and going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
And on fourth down, they get the first by just enough. The pitch does its job, and they convert to keep this drive moving.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. The Cyclones looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Looking for a man. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes a first down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod crook against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
He'll throw it now. Grab made by the tight end. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Michigan! So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Cyclones come to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. A handoff to the back. gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Tight end goes in motion. There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is just...
Breaks into the clear at the 10. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, do you remember? This guy actually had a fumble early in the game. It's happened so long ago, I've forgotten about it. And speaking of forgetting about it, this guy has forgotten about it because what an impressive day he's had considering it started off so poorly.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks in open space. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Play action here on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the...
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The back's got it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. And it's taken at the 25. Coverage team brings down the returner. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're going to run the option. Good pitch in. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the Cyclones bring their punt team onto the field.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made down inside the 25.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the Wolverines will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down. And now this one could...
Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Cyclones will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And the Cyclones begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Cyclones pick up enough to get a first down there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers...
Here he goes. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return. Ends that threat.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
The pass rush closing in. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. After one enormous, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The ball is caught right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Cyclones hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Receiver in motion now. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds his target. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught quickly. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. 1st down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. but you've got to...
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down. Needs this. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Iowa State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down 1 and you're the head coach. You've worked all...
The ball is out. The ball winds up bouncing out of bounds. They'll lose big yardage, but keep possession. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
37.
The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you know, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.